Hello. I'm back. Barely. Ugh. It just took like a nap, so that's fun. Alright. Alright. I don't like the proportions on her right now. Hold on. There's something like severely wrong with this. Maybe I just don't like the way her face is right now. Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn the colors a little darker so you guys can see the lines. Oh no, can y'all see that? Okay, that's close enough. Okay. That's good enough. Yeah, I might redraw the face. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Oh, I don't know. Is my facial tracking okay? I don't know. This tea I have is so bitter. Oh my god. Yeah, I might just change up the face a little. Oh. Hello, rat. Is my chat working? Oh no, is my chat not working? No. Wait, hold on. I don't know why y'all can't see the chat right now. Hold on, give me a second. Stream overlays. Stream elements? Is that what it is? Okay, stream elements. This is what I'm trying to fix right now. I don't know why it's like not showing right now for y'all, but that should be fine. How are you? What do you mean you're muted? No, you're not muted. What the are you okay? Bro, are you good? Why is my chat overlay not like working? What the fuck, dude? Commission again? Sure. What do you want? Just like message me on Discord, dude. Why is my Okay, wait, hold on. Let me sorry about this. I'm going to wait, let me delete this real quick. Oopsies. Sorry, ignore that. Browser. Oopsies. Hold on. The fuck? Wait, hold on. I'm really bad at this. Ugh, I need to add the chat back in. My chat got deleted. This is so tragic. Chat. And then I'll just do 1800 1908 AV. I don't know. Am I going insane? Is the chat just not working? What did you message me? Just caption and picture. Okay. Do you want like a painting again? Is that what this is? Where the fuck is the chat? Oh, here we go. Here. There we go. I fixed it. No, I didn't. I lie. It's fine. I know chat is dead anyways, but like still. It's for the vibes. There we go. Sorry about that. Let me just fix this real quick. Painting? Okay. I don't have it, like, or actually I might have it on the right size, but I will check. I have no idea. But anyways. Alright. Okay, fix the chat. No, the fuck I didn't. Hold on. What the hell? Okay, never mind. You're the problem. Cool. Let's just ignore me messing around with OBS right now. Okay. Back to the drawing. Yes, I can draw that. Do you just want me to give it to you on Christmas? Is that what this is? Okay. As much as I would ship it to you, I do not want to spend money on shipping. So, yeah, you'll just have to wait for Christmas, I fear, or like whenever we go back to Canada. But, anyways, oopsies, my chat just died again. Okay, that's fine. All right, slay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I don't know why you call me twin. You're very much not my twin. Okay. I'm debating how I want to draw this one. So, okay, so I have some options, right? I'm gonna just throw my... Oh my god. Oh, okay, never mind. Someone's just moving stuff around. I'm debating between, like... Okay, so... For this character, I just keep drawing her right now. I've just been drawing her recently. But here's, like, kind of how her storyline is progressing. I'm debating if I kind of want to draw it more in, like, this style. Or if I just go back to, like, a more, like... these type of styles. I don't know why that is like a bright, like Danganronpa ass pink color. Or I can go back to like more like this type of drawing. I don't really know what I want with her right now. Why? No, seriously, why is this color fucking Danganronpa ass pink? This is pissing me off. Give me a second. Let me just color correct myself. Back to fucking... Why are you Danganronpa pink? What the hell? I don't want you to be Danganronpa pink. Okay, there. That's better. Okay, anyways, ignore that. Just don't even worry about that. Okay. Anyways, I'm actually gonna edit my... Dude, I keep having to edit stuff like this, like my stupid little avatar and how large it is on the screen, because it just never works. But I guess we will try to fix it. But anyways, that's very much not my problem at the moment. Okay. How should I do this? Let's go with... I can either do grayscale or I can do, like, lines. I don't know if I want to do the lines. That's fine. Let's do the lines. Nobody's telling me anything, so I'm just gonna do the lines. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what lines I use. Fine tip? Sure, what the fuck. Actually, let me just edit. I don't really know what's going on with her face. I am, like, actually really annoyed at it. It's fine. I'll pour down to 2 again. That's fine. Alright. Let's move back this one like this. Actually, I don't really like the fine tip brush. It's like, it's good for very specific scenarios, but it's like really hard to use. Should I use this one instead? I really don't feel like doing lines. Should I just do colors and then just figure it out from there? Is that what this is? Okay. I guess so. We could do it like that. I feel like I'm yapping to myself. I totally am, by the way, but like, you know. It's for the vibes, okay? It's for the vibes. I mean, like, in like a vibe way. Okay, so I need it like a bit more on the gray side. Why did it take me so damn long to get the colors right on stream? What the okay, that's annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. Okay. So I'm gonna have her skin. Actually, I wish there was like a lasso fill tool, but we don't have that on here, sadly. Okay. Actually, I feel like there should be a better way for me to draw this. I need to figure out how people, like, color things. I have no idea how people do it. So I'm actually, like, hella struggling right now. I don't know how people... What the fuck do people do? I guess I'll just airbrush for now. And then we'll figure it out from there. I feel like that's always a solid way of doing things. So I want the... Yeah, so I definitely want this part to be, like, warm. Like, lighter. And then I want you to be much, much darker right here. And same with, like, this part. I definitely would want you to be, like, one of the... Ooh. Hello? Oh, sorry. One of, like, the darkest parts in this composition. And because this one is very light, there should be, like, a little ambient light situation going on around here. More like that. And then I think... Oopsies. My bad, gang. Should probably be a bit more like this. Actually, a lot more like this color. Right around here. So it's gonna get darker because it's not like... The light's not hitting it around here. And then, let's see, let's make these puns a little darker on these sides. And then same with, like, kind of the inside of the bookshelves, obviously. And this side of the bookshelf, oh my god. Alright. Oh, wow, she's gray as fuck. It's fine, I'll keep her gray as shit. Ashy skin. In the sense that I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Let's just fix this. I also like totally have to like re-register my school club. Register an organization. Let's see. Let's fix it like this. A bit more like that. Actually, I don't know if I want the light to be this color. I also just generally don't think the room's dark enough right now to justify having this light so bright. Okay. Let me just fuck around with the colors real quick. Let's add a lot more red down here. Okay, let's just change the hue shift a bit over. Actually, yeah. Honestly, I kind of fuck with this color palette, where it's like a little bit green. Personally, I kind of like it, but oh well. If I sound tired, I did take a nap before stream. So that may or may not be it. Yeah, let's go that maybe. And actually, maybe I could change the saturation of the surroundings to be lower. Wait, where's the airbrush? Here we go. Yeah, I think actually this might look a little better. Oopsies. Alright, let's duplicate this image and just merge it down so I have a reference. Okay, cool. And then I guess we can just kind of start rendering it, except I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. Should be fine. Okay. Right. Let's... Is this... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn this brighter on my own iPad just so I can see the colors a little better. I don't know if this might be a little too dark, but I will figure it out as we go. I kind of want... Hold on, let me... actually, no. Fuck it. We're just gonna go straight to rendering. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna use... Where is it? I'm playing around with brushes again. I'm not consistent. Never will be. Should I just use Timid Airbrush? It kind of has a nice little, like, ghosty feeling with this one. But also, I don't know if that's what I want. Maybe I'll use the Timid Airbrush for, like, the ending strands, you know? So it, like, has a little fancy one. Anyways, okay, future problem. Where's the marker brush? Where the fuck did I even find that one? Not in here. I could not tell you where that marker brush came from. Edge control is always good to use. It's basically like the Timid Airbrush, except it's like more harsh lines. The hairbrush is really nice as well here, because it gives you like an outline as you work with it. So it's like really useful for if you need to like quickly sketch some hair. But where is that brush? Where's that marker brush? Hello? Marker roll? Does that mean you should be somewhere? I don't know where though. Ah, here you are. Okay, cool. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I particularly like using this brush. Maybe I'll just use a studio pen for now. And then we will see how it goes at, like, how we feel as we go on. I'm really bad at filling out forms. I don't know why I decided to take that option. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Yep, definitely shouldn't use this brush. Okay, cool. That's good to know. What other brush can we use? I want to play with more brushes, but I always end up going back to the same ones. It's fine. No, not the smooth brush. What about the flatline one? Okay, let's go with this, maybe? Oh, right. That's the issue with this one. It can't work on small scale. Glooming. Maybe this one? I have no idea. Me, meow. Yeah, or I'll just fuck it. I'll just use the edge control brush. I don't give a shit. Or flat square. Yeah, flat square is always a solid one to render with. Okay, wait, hold on. Like that, I think. Okay. What is the word what is this? Truncated. What is that word? Oh, shortened. Okay. That's good to know. depending on my energy level once I finish, or I don't know if I'm gonna finish this drawing first of all, because I'm not too like invested in it, sadly. I might just play games and then just stream it as well. But yeah. I'm sadly not that invested in this this drawing. I don't know why. Did I mayhaps draw too much of Talia? Maybe. So I might draw something else, or I might continue this, and I haven't really decided yet. I'm just gonna keep drawing her until like I physically will go insane. Or something, maybe. But I think like she's turning out well. Probably, right? I don't know. In my opinion, she's turning out well. In my oh so humble opinion. Okay. Like that. And then like that. Does that feel right to y'all? I don't know. Might render Rima in real quick. This is fun. It's like slightly disturbing, I think. The drawing, but I don't really know. I find it cute. It could be worse. It could be gorier. But I kind of want like more of like a mystery kind of vibe to it right now, to the story. Cause right now we're in the, what is it? Like right now in this story we're kind of, well, this very, very definitely written out story that I definitely do not make up like on the spot every stream. Yeah, definitely. It's, so Talia at this point in the story, or in my theoretical story, is already very, very much dead. Or sorry, no, not Talia. Fuck. Rima. Rima is very much dead. And Talia is kind of trying to like search for a way to like bring her back to life. I guess like necromancy style, but like not necessarily. But yeah, so she's trying to bring Rima back to life, and so right now she's like researching, you know, how the fuck do I bring a corpse back to life, right, with the books and stuff. And as you can see, she's very frustrated by what's happening, because she didn't want her to die. And unlike in my last two pieces, I have Talia in a much more like darker clothing, which you will see her in more like later in the story, which like, you know, this is a very unchronological order. Like you can see how she has like a much darker like color palette, compared to over here and over here, where she's, well, I guess this one you can't really see her dress, but she is very much wearing like white clothes. But yeah. So, anyways, so that's how this story's going at the moment. I have Talia dead, Rima trying to bring her back to life, by researching legal means to resurrect the dead. Legal and ethical, I don't know, it's neither legal nor ethical, to bring back the dead, but you know, she's trying her best. And yeah, that's what we're illustrating right now. And I think, I don't know, I've been trying to like get more into like the more like storytelling-esque illustrations, compared to like my old ones, which is just like for cute aesthetic purposes. Which I mean, I guess both of them are fine. I just prefer to, you know, try a little bit more things right now. I think it would be nice for me to like build some skills here in like illustrating more images that like kind of tell a story. I feel like a lot of my images before are very kind of flat in terms of storytelling, but they might look pretty, but they're kind of useless otherwise. Anyways, so today during class, I ended up making, like, bookbinding, but for my own sketchbook, which is so cool. Let me show you all a photo, because I think it turned out great. Give me a second. Oh, wait, I need to delete some images real quick. Give me a second. I will send it over. Yeah, let me send this one to my laptop and then show y'all. Because I think it's really cool. I don't know who else like cares for this type of stuff, but whatever, it's fine. I enjoy it, and that is all that matters because this is my stream. But yeah, here we go. Let's go with image file, and then let's go browse. Okay, cool. First of all, sorry for the large ass image. Apparently that's just what happens when you insert phone images here. But look at how cute it is. It's a little book, or actually they're two books, and they're like little sketchbooks. And on the inside I have like regular drawing paper, and I also have like, what is it, like newsprint. I have some like tracing paper, so like for that little bit of transparency. I have some like texture paper, like kind of just like all over the place, just so it's like fun and like interesting to use and draw with, which I think is really cool. And I ended up actually making 4 of them because I had a lot of time in class for some reason, and I was also pretty fast at the binding because I've done it before. The binding that I have on here, which you can't really see too well in this photo, is called a French link, and it's like the only one I know how to do for some reason, but I think it looks so cool. And I prefer to have the spine like out so you could see it, but like obviously if you have the spine like covered, it's gonna be a more secure book. But yeah, so I might learn how to do a long stitch later, so I can kind of have like a leather bound back book thing, so it looks like a little neater, but I haven't decided on that yet. But yeah, that's how that's going. I think it's really cool. I might do some more bookbinding in my own time. It really depends. I love doing it. It's so fun for me and very, very relaxing. It's like a very relaxing thing just to be like stitching and stabbing. But I don't have an owl, which is the thing that you use to like stab all the pages. And have like a nice clean stab on all the pages. For some reason I had one, but I left it back home, and I obviously can't get it now. And same with my leather and my whole leather kit. I should have brought it. But yeah, anyways, I tried bookbinding for the first time back in like high school because I was bored. And oh my god, those first ones were hideous. Like, actually hideous. Like, the spine was, like, it was, like, really wonky. Let me see if I can find some images of it. No fucking proof, no, like, way I can, though. I'd have, like, very low chances of being able to find it. Give me a second. This account. Where is my old ones? Ooh. Ooh. So I'm looking at my old art and, like, hella cringing. Yeah, I'm not surprised I didn't post it. Damn, okay, that sucks. Might have some back in my room, but I'm very much not there right now. But there was this, like, I had these, like, ooh. Why is my printer monitor popping up? Okay. I had these, like, really, really old, ones, and it was really, really ugly. Like, absolutely hideous. But you know what? That's fine. Anyways. I'm going back to the drawing. I need to stop getting distracted by literally fogging everything. Okay. I don't really know how to indicate that she does in fact fucking have a nose, but... oh well. Guess we'll never find out. She does have a nose, though, by the way. She very much does have a nose. It's just because of the way I draw her, it's mildly hard to tell. There we go. And then I can have a little bit of a nose here. Okay, indication of a nose complete. You know what? I feel like that kind of gives off, like, I have a nose kind of... what the fuck am I saying? Like, a kind of, like, I have a nose vibe. But yeah. Back to the arm. I want her to have, like, these red ribbons. I don't know if the red will be able to, like, show here, but it's, like, red ribbons wrapping around her hands and stuff. And then I'll actually have a little bit more, like, light on the red. Yep, there we go. Have her just kind of strung up there, which is really cute. Very demure, very mindful. Okay. And then we kind of want more of a... I need to work on, like, the actual books on the bookshelf, but for now we're just gonna go with this. Ooh, oops. Do I have this file downloaded? PDF. There we go. Continue. What the fuck? Okay. Let's edit this. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just pull up with... Something fell. I swear to God something just fell. What the fuck? That's hella weird. Oh, do I not have Adobe Acrobat? Oh, I do have Adobe Acrobat. Cool. I totally forgot I had that. That's crazy. Actually, if I'm holding a pen, right? Okay, wait. I want her to be in a quill pen because I kind of have like a time period for them, and it's like kind of more in like the later periods. I think that's kind of what I want to go with. Hold on. Let me, okay. Let's add a signature. Hold on. Let's e-sign my stupid ass signature right here. Wait, hold on. Does that mean this one has? Okay, cool. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay. I feel like I should put this a little to a warmer side. Yes. That should be a better color. Actually, did I make the feather a little big? I feel like the feather is a little big. Hold on. Let me just... Oh, I can just edit it from here. Okay. Cool. Let's make the feather a lot smaller, I think. Like that. Oh, okay. Okay, that's the right pose I wanted. Okay, I'm so sorry. I just realized that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, definitely should have figured that out earlier, but that's fine. I believe the pen should be a bit darker in color, so let's go with, I don't really know how quill pens work. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay. That's like decent. Y'all ever accidentally yap yourself? I feel like I'm trying to walk them through how to sign papers. But it's fine, it's kind of fun. Thank God I was not put in as club president. That would be like way too much work for me to deal with. Okay, I don't want any meetings. But it's fine. Honestly, I really like how the hair is turning out right now. This brush and the hair is so like nice and like whimsical. Honestly, I kind of love it. I kind of fuck with it. Like hella fuck with it. Let's go with, hold on. Let's go with that. My fucking tea is too bitter. It's just all so bitter. Oh right, I also have this stupid like drink I need to drink. Right now I'm drinking this like pina colada, or it's called Pinko Colada, or whatever the fuck. It's like a pink pina colada flavored like bubble tea kind of situation. It's not like from some random bubble tea shop, but like ugh. It's so sweet. Okay. Okay, let's go with that. And actually, because there's a lot of light here, there's also a lot of shadow here. So, like, this part would be light, but then there's, like, a really, really dark shadow because of how close it is to the light. At least that's what I think, how, like, coloring works, but yeah. This is a very draw with me stream, except I don't really know what I'm doing. Nobody knows what they're doing, so it's like, whatever. Anyways, I might try to like switch up some of my content to like some of them being like game streams if I find any games that I want to play. But I think I will still try to obviously focus on the art stuff because I'm, you know, that's my life. I literally just do art all the time. But you know, every so often you do get like a little blocked or uninspired, or you just finished a piece of work that took you way too fucking long and now you don't have any other ideas for a bit. But yeah. Also, I have a complaint about my school right now. Because it's like the second week of school, all of the like first years are getting like their orientations and stuff done for like the woodworking shop and all that. But that means that, like, I can't use it because they booked up literally every available fucking time. And I'm like, what if a girl just gotta, like, cut some wood? Like, give me, like, 20 minutes to cut some wood. Like, please. But no, I need to wait till, like, next week or maybe even, like, the week after to be able to, like, even find a spot. Like, it's, like, you don't need a... Okay, first of all, you don't need to book a time to go into the wood shop. It's just because, like, they have, like, school tours. Like, you're just, like, not, like, the regular... Like, the older students aren't allowed in at this time. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. Probably only, like... I'll probably be able to use it next week. But for now, I guess this weekend I have to, like, figure something else out. Because I was gonna... I'm trying to make these wings, but I realized that the cardboard is way too flimsy. Let me just check how this one looks. Okay, let me just delete some random bullshit real quick. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me figure something out real quick. I really need to stop calling one of my club members as just Miku. But also, that is, like, totally just their, like, name in my head. So, Miku Miku. Okay. Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay. Okay, slay, slay. Okay. I think, yeah, there's definitely going to be, like, some light hitting, the fabric on this side. I just don't know how much of it would be hitting. It's the only issue. I really need to look more at fabrics and fabric studies. Oh, yes, wait, hold on. I'm volunteering tomorrow. From 2 to 5, which means I can go to... Hold on. I need to buy fabric. But I don't know when it's open. Okay, it's open at 10. Okay, yeah, I can go there at, like, 10 or something, and then buy fabric, and then leave. Probably need, like, 2 yards, 3 yards? 2 yards. 2 yards. 2 yards seems like a good amount. in my oh so humble opinion. But yeah, that should work. Okay. That's good. Okay, wait. Slay. I have so many random... I'm joining so many random clubs at school right now. I don't know why. I'm so bored. My college life is so uninteresting because I'm not in, like, anything. I've managed to yacht my way into becoming the treasurer of a club, though. Oh, just so random. But it's fine. We'll see how it turns out. Because we need to first re-register the club, like, as a club, but, like, on the school's website. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of on the school website, but it's, like, not, like, an official club at the moment. But once we get approval, we can get funding, and that means we can, like, you know, do stuff on campus. Well, actually, we could do that anyways, but it would be, like, unofficial club meetings. But yeah. What song? Oh wow, the music is actually really, really quiet. Hold on, let me turn it up a smidge. Teensy tiny smidge. Okay, that's better. Anyways. Like that, I think. Should be correct. Alright. Let me turn it. Yeah, this is a whack ass rendering. Okay, cool. That's great to know how that's going. Okay, the thing is, one of my favorite things to do is render on, like, 2 layers. So I have, like, obviously, like, this layer, and then I have, like, this layer. Like, it's so funny to, like, just see the sketch and then see, like, how it's turning out. I think it's turning out okay. I don't really know. I'm not really into, like, painted-esque styles too much, because I'm just not the best at it. Like, I do paint, but, like, you know, not, like, digitally. I feel like it just gives off a very, very different vibe. Speaking of painting, I should start painting again. I'm, like, settled into school and all that. Like, I'm, like, yeah, nothing's stopping me from painting. Plus, my brother's gonna give me money, so, like, fuck it. Why not? If I can earn some money from these stupid little paintings I do, like, why not? Wait, why did he bring his stupid little cat? He made me, like, draw him a cat last year. Okay, whatever. Oh my god! Cute! Ugh. Saw somebody's fan art and, like, stuff. Ah! Okay, that's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my little Twitch bot, my fucking stream bot's back. I have it at like an hour situation here. That's fine. Anyways, whoever the other viewer is, hello. You've been here for a while, I guess. Probably. I'm assuming it's the same person popping in and out, but it's fine. It's a very chill stream, I fear. I have energy sometimes, okay? Like, I swear I do, but not today. It's probably because I was streaming at like 3 a.m. yesterday, even though I very much had a 9 a.m. class today. So, you know, kind of killed me off a little tiny bit. That's my fault for being not the best at managing my own time, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go buy a foot, wait, hold on. I need to speed run something real quick. Alright, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. Oh, I finally figured out how to use a sewing machine, though. That was fun. It was not. I actually, like, struggled, like, really, really hard for, like, a really long time. Trying to, like, put together the sewing machine. But, like, that's not the point, okay? It totally is the point. That's fun. What else? What else can I talk about? Oh, I need to scan some images tomorrow, so I might bring my sketchbook to school. Even though I don't have school tomorrow, but I'm going there for volunteering purposes, and I really need a job, but I don't have one. That's like another issue that I need to deal with. Oh well. Oh, her eyes are way too far apart right now. Wait, hold on. I need to let me just fix this real quick. Okay, that's also that's also somewhat wrong. Okay, let me just flip horizontal to make sure that this is correct. Oh, the brows are wrong. Okay. Oops, let me just select you real quick. Brows are, yeah, very much incorrect. Okay. Let's fix you right here. Flip horizontal again. Actually, let's not deal with that for now. Cool. I really need to stop focusing on her hair. Also, you may be wondering, is this how hands work? No, the fuck that is not. Not at all, actually. That's fine. I need her to be a little bit more disheveled because of, mild death. I'm like spamming Miku. Miku, why won't you answer me? It's fine. Okay, so this part down here needs to be darker, right? And then this part over here also needs to be darker. But this part right here, where it's like right at the light, needs to be like really, really bright. I don't know how bright is really, really bright though. I also need to add like ruffles in it. Okay. Okay. I chugged one drink. Ugh, so sweet. I put it at 80% sugar. How the fuck is it still so sweet? That's the... Love how it goes straight from hella sweet to hella bitter. Really do appreciate the drinks I have at the moment. Definitely. Okay. That's good. This is very much not how a book looks, though. It's very, very, very wonky. But it's an attempt. Okay, Slay. That's good. Okay. That seems like a decent feather shape. Sorry for this very oddly silent stream today. I swear I have energy, but I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about. Whatever. There's only so much I can yap about my life before I start doxing myself. Truly. Obviously, I do not want to dox myself, so like, you know. But you know, I can like yap about stuff that happens during my day, but I don't really have much that happened during my day today. Because I had one class and I kind of just went home. But yeah. Is this what I get for being friendless? Probably, honestly. Okay, anyways. I don't know why this fucking Christmas song is like just stuck in my head, but it like totally is. Awkward. I've been reading so slowly these days. So tragic. Reading this manhwa, right? Also, am I going insane, or can y'all just not see the colors well? Because I swear it's more dramatic on my screen. Okay, it's fine. Anyways, what was I saying? I was definitely saying something at one point. I swear I was saying something. Cannot remember though. Fucking brain farted. Actually, brain just got destroyed. Like a nuclear blast, just out of there. Anyways. I will say, I think having a dating game that I play for fun for a bit, it will be kind of entertaining to watch. Because I'm like so not into dating games. So I kind of just like judge the character a little too much. But it's fine. Because there's not much I can play on a Mac, right? Because a lot of games, they're like PC. Like, you have to have a PC to run it. Which really sucks, because there's a lot of games that I want to download from Steam, but it's like, just like, nah, it's not letting you, but... Oh well. What can I do about it? Not much. That's for sure. I will not lie, my highest time in Steam is very, very much just VTube Studio. A lot of VTube Studio. Anyways, that's not odd at all, considering the fact that I'm very much using it at the moment for my lovely little VTuber to be functional. But yeah, my VTube Studio hours are like way, way too high. But whatever. What can I do about it? Not much. Huh, okay. Hmm. Interesting. How do I do the hands like this? Okay, I think this one needs to be split up a bit more. And so this finger can go a little bit longer. Oh, that's actually much better. I don't like the giant block of finger. So I kind of prefer this one a bit more. The way I have the hands right now. Okay, hold on. Let me flip for horizontal again. Let's just fix this guy up a little. Flip horizontal again. Alright. That's not horrific. Okay. I think that's decent for the hands, right? Oh, the art has changed quite a bit. Okay. Um, hold on. Ah, okay. I just need to figure out. I keep forgetting the pattern on this. Okay, because originally I had it's the flower-y kind of situation, like background pattern, but then I decided to do it in a shape that makes more sense. Anyways, as you can see from this drawing, she's still in like the what do you call it? I haven't really decided what to call this. Temple question mark emoji place that like Rima died in, and also that they kind of like lived question mark emoji in. But this is like post mass murder. So like at this point, Rima has, or sorry, no, Talia has managed to kill off everybody who was involved in Rima's death. to an extent. Like, I haven't decided if she, like, fully killed them off or not, or, like, if she did only go after people who were directly involved or, like, indirectly involved in Rima's death, or if she just kind of went on a rampage. Based off of the way I drew her in the previous stream one that I did, I believe that I want her to be more like, just, like, she just went insane. But, you know, there's a case to be argued here. Yeah. Anyways, there's a case to be argued about if she did it with, like, rational thoughts behind it or not. But I guess we'll never know. I like drawing my characters in, like, a series of illustrations instead of well, I'm not really good at comics, right? I cannot do the layouts of it to, like, save my life. I'm, like, horrible at it. But I believe, like, these type of comic-y kind of situations are much better for me. Like, this was not, like, obviously the best in terms of quality, but it was really fun to draw. I drew it during one of my classes, and the person beside me just kind of watched me pile on people. Yeah. She also watched me, like, finish this one, but that was fun. I do like, okay, see, for this drawing, I like the way Talia turned out. I really, really enjoy the hair that I drew for her. And also just kind of like the general vibe. It's, like, a little bit messy, and I really like the lighting. But the issue with this drawing is I really don't enjoy how Rima looks in the background. I feel like it's just, like, flat compared to Talia. But, oh well. Let's go back. So right now, I feel like I'm changing my art style a little bit. For no, like, apparent reason other than I just kind of want to test things out, and they're actually really good to test things out, because one, I get to, like, continue on with, like, their story that I'm making, not literally making, but, you know, making, but also that I get to, like, test out a bunch of art styles and see which one fits them the best. I really, really liked how expressive the previous one was, but I feel like if it's, like, a still illustration, this one's definitely much better. Like, if it's a standalone illustration, I feel like this type of, like, very soft rendered kind of, well, not really soft, it's, like, very lineless render is really nice to look at, but it really lacks the emotion of the previous one, which I don't really like. So I've been trying, like, for these ones, I feel like it really depends on the composition of the piece itself. So, like, if the composition is ass, then the whole thing falls apart, right? So, like, this one, if the composition was hella weird, like, you literally would hate it, and I would too. But, you know, since it's, like, not, like, horrific, I'm gonna fix her head real quick. It's, like, not that bad. Like, you could tell what's going on. It's dramatic. It's not like, well rendered in any way, shape, or form. But, like, it feels believable, but it is a little too messy for me. I like the composition. I like the colors. I do not like the messiness of it. I feel like this one definitely I could have spent more time on it, but I was trying to, like, color with gradient maps. This one, again, expressiveness, very, very nice and expressive. And same with, like, this one as well. It's, like, pretty expressive, pretty fun to look at. I feel like this one could be more expressive, like this one. But yeah, not too bad. I really like the pencil sketches, but it's hard to, like, combine it with this. This one's, like, much more like of a background illustration situation going on. Like, I would put this as, like, my laptop background type of situation. But yeah, I'm kind of giving y'all a little bit of, like, a breakdown of how I think when I draw, which isn't many thoughts. There's not much going on up there, but sometimes the brain cell hits the wall. Okay. Let's go back to this. Okay. Anyways, I really like how this sleeve is turning out. Like, genuinely, it's so nice. Anyways, but I do not think the fucking folds are realistic enough. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Anyways, let me just pull up an oil lamp reference, because I don't fucking know what an oil lamp looks like, man. I got like a general gist vibe situation here, but like, you know, don't really see oil lamps around often. Shocking, I know. So we're gonna have to, you know, kind of go by vibes for this one. Yeah, so first of all, obviously we're gonna need the shape. Yes, the shape. Okay. Let's go with this as the shape, I think. Okay. Then also a little bit like right here, and then also over here, a little bit like that, a little bit more goldish around here. And because there's reflective light, it should be like that. To some extent, I need to up the contrast here, but that's, other than that, I think that's a good solid-ish, a little wide, but should be functioning base. Okay, so there's like a little screw apparent, or like a little twisty thing to turn it on and off, I believe. I think that's what it's used for. I'm looking at references right now, and I'm just kind of guessing what each section of this is, like, the function for it is. And hopefully I'm correct. If not, that would be hella embarrassing. But also, like, yeah, it's not like I have an oil lamp, so what the fuck, man? Can't really fault me in that, right? Anyways, let's just cover everything up again, because I want to. Okay. Cool. Great. Gorgeous. Okay. And now, at this point, I believe we need to actually get in, like, the oil lampy part of it. So we're gonna get to a much brighter color. And then, oh. I'm gonna cover this up real quick. Anyways, we need a much, like, brighter color. So I feel like this is, like, a good color for the side. Okay. And then we need, because the lamp is, I believe, this shape, it should have, oh, okay, well, hold on. Let me just fix that real quick. It's very, very odd shape. I don't particularly enjoy this shape. Why the fuck is it like this? I don't know. Okay, anyways. This can be your oil lamp shape. And that means that the bottom part, which will have a lot of light, also this part as well. Maybe right around here. And then we're gonna need like a bit more of like the greenish kind of glow situation, or not that green, like a bit more like this, I believe. And then we can have like the glow radiate outwards a little bit more reflective at the top. Get some like reflection at the bottom, a little bit more on the side. Let's have a lot more like right here. Okay, I believe there should be like some level of reflection around here. A very, very thin reflection around here. Okay. 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 That feels half decent. Actually, you know what? Just for the sake of aesthetic, I might make this like like a mouth that goes like that instead of the one that I have at the moment, because it's really just weirdly shaped in my feeble mind. Actually, I think this is worse. Is this worse? I feel like it's getting worse. You know what? That works. Okay, now we just get the lighting a little brighter in places. Okay, and then we need obviously a lot more highlight underneath. Cool, that's like hella cool. Great. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just be right back. So I'm just gonna turn OBS to the break thing. I will be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, I am back. Hello, chat. Sorry about that. I was just getting some more water, so it took me a bit. But that's fine. Alright, back to the drawing. Oh my holy shit. I've spent 2 hours on this. That's actually not that bad. I feel like I've rendered quite a bit. I really don't know how to render, though. That's fine. That's what they all say anyways. Every motherfucking artist you see online is gonna be like, I don't know how to render. Bitch, you know how to render. Let's be so for real. But also, like, I totally don't know how to render. But, like, also, like, I'm totally lying. So, whatever. Anyways. Tangent! Okay. Anyways. Let's start with the bookshelves in the background first. I'm trying to avoid using the smudge tool that much because it kind of takes away from the nice, like, crisp, sharp, like, flat brush strokes here. But yeah. My roommate is also waiting for their laundry, but little does she know, the laundry takes way too long to cool down for her to be able to open it, so this girl ain't getting her laundry for a while, I fear. Probably like 2 hours, honestly. Like, what the fuck? Why does the laundry machine cool down? It takes so long to do a goddamn cool down. No comment. But whatever. Okay. That's nice. Wait, hold on, let me just... Will this work? I have no clue. Let's just fill all these ones in with just the darkest fucking color. Well, actually, I kind of want like a little bit of a change in between them. Actually, should I just like do it like this? Nah, I feel bad. And then like that, potentially. And then I'll have the table kind of go right around there. Cool. Let's do it like that then. Alright, got a table in. We got... this is uneven. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me fix that real quick. A bit more like that, I think. Or hold on, let me just thin this guy out a bit. A bit more darker color to this. Okay, that's much better. And then I need to get this actually to be much more sharp and crisp and delicious. Like that. Alright, I really do not know how bookshelves work. I wish I had a reference, but I don't, so oh well. Also, when I went out, I realized that my roommate is very, very much just sitting in the living room, which means she may or may not be hearing my streams, but oh well. It do be like that. I don't really care that much, so. Okay. I'm drawing this part in this direction because the brush apparently changes depending on the direction you draw in, which is really nice, but also really annoying. So yeah. Alright, that's good. Let me just fill this area out with the dark brown color. It's like, you know, this whole area. Nice. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Let's add a bit more of this yellowy color in. Okay. Okay. I think that's much better. Still very wonky desk though. Yeah. Yeah, that checks actually. Okay. Then let's change this guy to right here. And then a bit more over here like that. And then let's merge down this way a bit. And then, I don't know, like that maybe? Okay. Let's go with that. What the fuck? Okay. My Apple Pen's starting to glitch again. Whoopsies. My bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, the bookshelf is so empty. Let me cover this part real quick, though. I'm gonna add more stuff at the bottom, trust. But for now, we're going to work on the bookshelf. Actually, there's no point in me doing that. Let's just draw straight into the bookshelf. Sorry. I'm migrating chairs right now. Bloop, bloop. No, wait, when did this happen? Hold on. Okay, cool. Nope. 2-hour mark. Anyways, let's start putting in the books. I believe you just gotta lighten it on this side. Tiny bit. Okay, and then let's go with some blue. Oh, the blue is way too bright. Hold on. Kill off the saturation. Oh, jeez, that's still too bright. Okay. This is, I think, an actual not bad way to do a bookshelf. Let's add some green, which I think will also need to be like hella desaturated. Yep. Like hella desaturated. So it can like show up, because I don't want the green to like overpower anything, right? So, too dark. Okay, that works. Okay. Let's go with that. And then let's add some yellow. The yellow has to be a bit more saturated just because it's like very hard to show up on backgrounds and stuff. Because that's just how the nature of the color yellow is. It's very, very non-pigmented as a color, or very like light. So it's pretty hard to see, especially when you start mixing it with other colors. Kind of gets like nearly impossible to find. but only like sometimes. Let's add a little bit of purple, which also needs to be hella desaturated because that's just how purple works. Yeah, it's actually a pretty fucking full bookcase now. Because it's pretty easy to fill up a bookcase when you aren't drawing a shitload of lines. Truly, a miracle. Okay, we need to pull it more here, this way. Okay. 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 Gotta like use a very light hand when doing the books, or else the color would be too bright, so. Anyways, so there's also a couple of them which I feel like should have more shadows than lights, just because of the position that it's in relation to, like, you know, the rest of the piece. Like, you definitely should have much more shadow, especially at the bottom. You should also have a bit more shadow on this side, a bit more on the inside, definitely some more over here. Actually, I feel like the shadow would actually go from down to up instead of up to down because of where the light is hitting, right? Okay. Now, I feel like over here I might need to like add some type of decorative detail because it's really, really boring at the moment. But like, what should I do? I might just like put some silly little pillars in, like lines like this. So it kind of feels a bit more 3D. And then do the same over here. Anyways. That's nice. Alright, now I'm gonna just clean up her body a little bit. So I can get the colors a bit better. Also to fix up a lot of the mess that happened when trying to put in the background. So I feel like that's a bit cleaner now, right? Yes, okay, cool. Let's add a little bit of harsher, let's add a little bit of harsher line right around here just so it shows the little separation between the two. Isn't too obvious when it's like far away, but it's very, very obvious when up close. Let's add a bit more over here. Oops, sorry, my bad. This one, like this color right here. And then that's good. And now I'm gonna just fix a little bit right here. And also just add a little bit of the shine. Just so we can separate the wrist and the arm a little bit more. I think is a good thing. Separate. Okay. Actually, no. Okay, let's do this stroke and then also this one. And then we can have a little bit more light. Oh, sorry. On the actual hair itself. A little bit of light here. Oopsies, sorry. A little bit over here. And right here. And then let's do that right there. And let's add obviously a little bit of light around here just to show that, oh, the light does hit here as well. Light bounces off the bottom of the table to just slightly reflect right around here. Just a little bit. Just a teensy weensy little bit of color. Okay. But it's not that relevant, so I'm just gonna cover it a little bit more. Okay, cool. Alright. And then okay, anyways. And then let's, oh god. Okay. I'm gonna first put in the parts that I can do easily without thinking too much, which will be this little bit of shadow at the front, which I want it to be kind of like a sewing kit, but like a really large one, you know? So I want her to have, actually I need it to be a little smaller, so it kind of, it's a bit more of a side detail situation here. First of all, I'm gonna just add a little bit of highlight right here. But in this kit, she has a little yarn ball. It's not really yarn, but, well, it's never stopped her, right? Let's just get the yarn in there. I don't know what a yarn ball looks like. Add a little ball here and a little ball here. And then let's just add some sewing needles right here. Do I know what sewing needles look like? No, not particularly, but that's fine. Let's search this up real quick. Yes, okay, cool. So I was not wrong about this being like a very universal way of sewing needles. Okay, let me just put a little multiply layer on this because I realized that I totally messed up the colors down here. And get a little eensy beensy bits darker, but I'm very, very much failing. So we're just gonna color it in here. Do a little light erasing on the edge right here. You know, just fix that real quick. And then turn it down by quite a bit. And then that should be, oh no, a lot better. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Anyways, alright. So now we need a stack of books. Like, theoretically I could draw it, but it's like this weird ass angle that I'm in right now. Alright, let's just steal some books from the back. Let's start from the bottom. Let's go with purple on this side. Probably. Let's go with some green for here. Actually, let's some blue for here. This one right here, I believe. Of blue. Green, I can put like right around here. Yellow can be right here. Red. How do I draw a stack of books really fast? Let's get the book stack at least this high. And then for this one, let's start with this color. Let's get it about this height. I'm really bad at this part. I cannot draw stacked books to save my life. I don't know, it's just a perspective that just hella confuses me. Let's do that. This is so confusing. Okay. Okay. Hmm. There we go. That's probably a solid way of doing it, right? Okay. That one can be a backwards. Actually, this one can be a book that goes back. And this one can face the front. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, not bad. This is a very oddly made perspective of books, but should be fine. Hello, welcome to the stream. Faye Ciel? Faye Ciel? Is that how you pronounce the name? It's like Faye and then like Ciel, or is that am I like incapable of pronouncing names? Anyways, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm drawing my OC at this one point in like her story, because like technically I'm making up the story as I go, but basically each illustration I do is just like gonna carry on her little silly little lore. But yeah, so last stream I did, we ended up with, yeah, it's cause her like girlfriend died, probably the reason, or something. But yeah, so she's I guess they're both like kind of elf-y characters. And this one, her name's Talia, and the other one is Rima. So Rima currently in this illustration, she's here. She's definitely here. But you know, if she's very much not alive, but she is in the illustration. Yeah. So basically she's trying, right now, Talia's trying to find a way to resurrect Rima from the dead, which she does eventually end up doing. That is a canon part of what I'm drawing. But, cause she's dead. And you know, well, not really. She's just like a normal person, and that's kind of why she's like reading all these books. She's kind of trying to revive her, so she does end up getting into necromancy, and then I guess she gets turned into a demon because she actually has to experiment, like trying to like fix things and stuff on herself first, because she obviously doesn't want to like destroy Rima's corpse, right? So actually here, let me show you. Sorry. So this is like more of a present design of the two. And you can see how Talia, she has like a lot of like kind of rotted, like stitched together scars like on her face. That part is like all of the what do you call it? It's basically like her trying to experiment on herself so that she can revive Rima. And Rima's revival ends up with her being turned into a doll. But her limbs do have to be replaced every so... Hold the fuck up. Did I forget a color an earring? Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Sorry. Just realized that. But basically, as you can see over here... Sorry, it's a little graphic. But this is Rima, like... I guess in the process of her turning into a doll. And you can see how, like, she gets stitched up. But every time, like, her limbs get stitched, like the eyes and stuff still keep growing back, which is kind of a part of it. Well, I guess yeah, but it's more like I just kind of like the aesthetic, so it's kind of cute. This is my first drawing of Rima, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. Here's another drawing of Talia. Not much to say about this one. Here's one of them, just kind of like more of their dynamic, and also just because I wanted to try doing something without any like real lines for once. And then this is, and then these are the past few drawings. I don't know why I've been so obsessed. So this is Talia pre-spiral corruption bullshit. And then this is obviously after she sees Rima's dead, and then, you know, post that issue. And now we are at this part, which is not as graphic, I think. As long as you ignore the arm in the corner, everything is fine. You know? And it looks like she's just studying hard. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to make this like such a heavy, like dark story. Cause I don't actually, this is like the first one where I'm like, oh, I can actually like give them like lore for once in my life. Usually a lot of my OCs, I just kind of like throw them to the side and never see them again. Because I just don't have the energy to make lore for them. But for this one, I don't know why. I've just been like really invested. Yeah, it's like a little detail I like adding into a lot of the drawings where I'm like, ooh, I can put like this person here. And I think it's cute. I prefer drawing with like little hints of what's gonna happen, instead of just, you know, like just drawing one thing and then moving on to the next. So I kind of like it, like it's kind of like foreshadowing like her eventual dollification. But yeah, I'm pretty invested in the characters at the moment. I really need to draw something happier for once, but that will be a future problem. Um, but yeah, I swear I do draw a lot of like happy, like literally my drawings kind of just switch between like either like extremely happy-go-lucky kind of situation, or this bullshit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's fun though. I will say I do enjoy the drawing process for this. It's very, very fun. But also like I think this is the wrong direction for the. Oh yes. Okay, hold on. These are yeah, these are the books. I really don't know how to draw book stacks, so this is kind of, it looks a little weird, but I swear I'm trying. I literally have no idea how people like draw like stacks of books. Like it's so confusing to me. Like what why do the books always do that? But I think it looks like decent enough. Since it's like a background piece anyways. Yeah. But yeah, if you have any more questions about like the characters, I'm happy to answer them. Unless I have not figured out that part of the lore yet, then I will tell you about that. But you know, for now, oh my god, my wrist is being weird. For now, I'm just gonna just keep drawing. If I go silent, just know I'm weirdly, like really, really locked in. I will try not to, but you know. Um, yeah, sometimes I like forget that I'm streaming and then I'm just like, oh shit, you know, drawing, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm streaming, and then I have to like say something so that like I remind myself that I'm streaming. Anyways, it's a whole thing. But yeah, yippee. All right. Are you also gonna draw, or are you just like here to just watch me doodle? Ah, I see. Yeah. Lurking is fun, I will say. Nice. Alright. Slay. Ooh, this is okay. That's the best I'm gonna get with these books, I fear. I really don't want to deal with them anymore on this side. So I'm gonna. Ooh, do you have like an art account? I wanna see it. That's fine. I love like looking at people's art. It's so fun. That's why I love like my silly little classes at school, because I can just like stare at people. Like, are you like more just like sketching random stuff down and then like never like in full like drawing? Is that what it is? Oh, shit. Fucking colors. Kill myself. Okay. It's fine. I mean, like, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Like, that's up to you. But you know, I'm just curious. What the fuck? Okay. I think let's go with that, more like this. And this part can go here. What the hell? Why did I do that? What is this? Oh, it's this part. Okay. Ah, okay, nice. So you're yeah, a lot of sketching practices and like art studies, right? Like, you know, a hell of a lot of anatomy practice. God, those days were horrible. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I get that. Personally, at least for me, I found that I learn more when I'm actually like applying what I like know to like drawing. So like if I'm going to like try to learn how to draw hands, I might as well just like draw a thing and then focus on the hands when I'm rendering or something, or like when I'm sketching instead. Um yeah, yeah. At least for me it works better because you're like learning through application, not learning like just through theory. And also like a lot of the times, when you're like doing art studies of like certain parts of like a body or something, it's very hard to like put it all together even though you know how it's supposed to look. But yeah, I think it'd be really fun if you just played around a lot more like with the application. It's fun. Like maybe like for every like 3 or 4 like studies you do, you can like draw at least like one thing that like combines everything that you learned. You know? I'm also very much not an art educator, so you take my words with many, many grains of salt. um Ooh, nice. Foundation, all ideas and styles. Ah, okay. Are you like I'm curious, what are you like trying to draw right now? Or like what are you trying to learn at the moment? What the fuck? Why? This is very odd perspective. Hold on, let me squish you down real quick. Squish, 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 squish. Yeah. Do 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 do. I swear I can sit like a normal person. Okay? Trust me. Don't. But, you know. Concept. Like just like general, like just coming up with a bunch of concepts? Is that like what it is? Or like are you trying to like make a specific concept right now and just like render it like or flesh it out? Is that the word for it? Flesh it out? Oh wait, hold on. Should be for the green part. Or like concept drawing, that's also a thing. Ah, okay, nice. That's always like really hard. Personally, I'm a very wishy-washy person when it comes to like ideas. So if you can't tell from my great ability to come up with the rest of the lore of Talia and Rima, in the sense that I have not done that yet. Oh, okay, nice. So you're basically just like thumbnailing everything. Well, I guess you wouldn't be thumbnailing because you're not necessarily doing a bunch of mini sketches. But and then one day I will figure out the proper words for these that apply to things that are not art, but until then we will just suffer, I guess. But yeah. Is there like a certain genre you're leaning towards right now, or like just kind of anything? I feel like I'm like interviewing you. I'm sorry. This is not an interview, I swear. Um Ah, okay. Like just the writing part? Do you write? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you write your concepts out? Is that what? Oh my god. How the hell did I get a paper cut? Is this a paper cut? I don't know. I got paper cuts, hot glue gun burns. I'm not accident prone. I'm just really, really stupid when it comes to like art supplies. Oh well. I'm a little rat when it comes to art supplies. The second I find one, I kind of try to hoard it. My school hates me. Oh my god, I was gonna lug around like a bunch of wood today, but then the stupid wood shop was closed, so guess we didn't have to lug around a bunch of wood, which I didn't end up doing, but you know, I'm still annoyed. Oh, okay. Yep. That's fine. Anyways, books. These motherfucking books. They're pissing me off. I might just duplicate them for the next one, because I need, like, a couple at the front. And I cannot, for the life of me, just, like, you know, do this again, so. Oh, shit. My bad. Books, 3 sides out of, like, the 4 side ones will be, like, page. So, you know. That's a cool thing to keep in mind, aka I just figured it out, like, not that long ago. But yeah, also I think stacks of books, they're not like always in the same direction, which sucks. I should actually have a double, like, direction one somewhere. And this stack, I think I'll put it in U, maybe? I don't know. Let's do that. Let's have it so it like folds here and here, so then the spine of the book is back here, and then that should make it look better. Also, I don't know how well my VTuber thing tracks while I'm yapping, or like when I'm drawing, so, you know, because I'm obviously very much not looking up at the moment, so hopefully it doesn't look horrific, but oh well. I am debating if I want to, like, remake the avatar, but I kind of like her right now, and it's also, like, a lot of work to re-rig stuff. Right now I have it rigged in, like, 2 ways, and I also fixed her hair turn, which is really nice. So her hair, like, does sway now, which was an issue that I had earlier, where I just could not get her hair to sway, because I just was really stupid and I messed up the parameters. But yeah, I don't have, like, too many of the, like, words and stuff parameters, because I'm just not good at that. But I think I rigged her decently, probably. Anyways, I'm gonna just continue on this guy. Right around here, I think. And then okay, purple should be right around this area, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I might make purple a little bit smaller. Okay, so purple, I think you should be around, right? Oh, shit. My bad, gang. Right around here. And then let's go, actually, for purple, I think we should add a second spine right here. And then she'll have, like, the double spine, like, the double page thing here. Like this. And I feel like that looks like a stack of books. I think this looks like a stack of books. To me, at least. My judgment's very odd, but I'm just gonna, like, roughly render the books. Like, I don't really want to render it too well. I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, I kind of want to, like, just have the books kind of indicated that they are in fact, like, books. Okay, laundry. Not my laundry. It's my roommate's, but love the little washing machine sound. It's gonna take like 2 hours to cool down though, girl. That girl's not getting her laundry done today. It's way too long. I don't know what's wrong with our laundry machine. It takes so long to cool down. What the fuck? Oh well. Not my chicken, not my eggs. I don't know. I don't know. There's definitely not a saying like that. I keep saying it though, but oh well. Okay, let's just do a little bit of these. Actually, the angle for this is very much incorrect. You should definitely be much flatter right here. Okay, let's go with that. And then right here, let's go with you. And then I need the darker one here, right here. Oh no. Oh no, this is relatively the same color. How tragic. Okay, that's fine. Let's just fix it like that. Yeah, this one's right. Okay, this one should be right, like right here. And then you are this color. And this one. And this one. And then I need the darker one for the page, so I can just get a little bit of the page, have a little bit more like dimension, just tiny bit more. Not too much, not too little, just right, like the Goldilocks sound thing. I don't know much. But yeah, this is me yapping into the air just to make sure that I am still aware that I'm like a functioning human. But it's fine. Okay, anyways, so I have these 2 stacks of books now. And now, oh, first of all, what the fuck? Second of all, I'm just gonna erase that. I'm gonna turn this off. These 2, oh, jeez. If you can't tell, I definitely work with very, very dark colors right now. Point where it is nearly impossible to tell what the fuck colors I'm using when it's in the light. But that's not the point. The point here is that I need to just clean it up a teensy tiny bit. Just a wee little bit. But holy shit, these colors are dark. I definitely don't work with dark colors. Well, actually, no, I do work with them now a lot more because of Rima and Talia, but I used to just kind of work with like hella bright colors. So this is an interesting change, and I don't know how well I'm doing with it. I think I'm doing decently, but nobody knows, so whatever. Yeah, let's just add in a little bit here, and then let's erase this part. Alright, so now I can duplicate you, flip you, move you down, and then, let's see, let's select, ooh, shit. Okay, let's select around here, up to here, and then let's steal this part out, and then let's just erase all of that. For you, and then for you, let's erase from, let's go with around here. Take you out because you're not relevant to this drawing at all. Now let's put you right around here, I believe. Actually, I don't really know. No, let's put the horizontal like this. Okay, now we're just gonna select these colors. And then let's inverse it. Give me a second. Okay. And we invert this, and then from here we can change the color of these guys. I think. How do I do this? I kinda want the same color scheme, but that's the issue. But it ends up like that. Don't want like a lot of blues, that's like not the vibe. Ah, shit. Alpha lock it. Okay, let's just change you to the red. And then let's change. Honestly, whatever. Fuck it. Let's just do this. I don't give a shit. I don't give that many shits. Alright, and then let's actually, let's move, first of all, let's move you inwards a little tiny bit. Right around here. Let's actually add an open book right around here. Actually, should I have an open book? I'm gonna have an open, like, this direction. Nah, I might add, like, actually, no, I'm good. I'm pretty sold with this design. And then now we just have to add highlights. My definitely favorite part of this. Yes, definitely. Okay, cool. Okay, so first of all, we're getting some highlights here. This whole face. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this alpha locked? Fuck. Okay. Let's alpha lock you. This whole face. Very, very bright. Actually, hold on. Specifically, this top part needs to be bright. Shit. Okay, this top part needs to be bright. This bottom part needs to be bright. And then, like, part of the middle needs to be bright. But not necessarily all of it. So this part I actually need to... Oh my god, holy shit. I'm gonna turn down this opacity. Let's just do this first. Let's just actually, should I? Let me just actually just use layer mode for this one, I fear. This is the only way I can do this one. So we're using the screen layer mode. I'm just gonna... Alright, should be using the screen layer mode. Now we're just gonna get this color in. It's gonna highlight just, you know, this whole face, right? This is a very intense part of the drawing, color-wise. Let's go with some that. Let's go, you need to be lighter. This whole face needs to be lighter. This whole face needs to be lighter. You can be a little darker, but you need to be quite light. And then you need to be like, okay, so this part needs to be pulled back a little bit, because the light does go a little bit over this, so it will show in the back. This part goes in, but not necessarily this part over here, to like this little tiny like highlight around here. This one, I believe, should have just like going down this way. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, I kind of noticed. I was like, that is a very long water break, but honestly, I support whatever random little detour you went to. Went for? 2? Yeah. It do be like that sometimes. Anyways. I'm trying to get the lighting for the books in right now. Like, much better. I swear I'm doing this right. Just, like, ignore how weirdly harsh it looks at the moment. Anyways. Okay. And then for this one, it's much lighter because it's a much further like thing, so it's like the light will not be as harsh. Should not be as harsh, at least. Okay, let's add a little bit of this. Anyways, I could not tell you what questions I asked, so I can't really, like, I don't know if you ended up getting an answer to it, because I don't even remember the questions. Not much going on in my brain, I fear. So, you know. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. So you're just kind of like yapping about a world that you like are thinking of in your head, and that's like what you're trying to like put out into the, I guess, onto paper, and you're just trying to like get the skills for that, right? Or I'm fucking insane and stupid. To be decided. Okay, anyways. Let's make the colors a bit more like these. Ooh, shit, that's fugly as hell. Anyways. Oh, nice. Okay. Slay. Sorry, I'm like trying my best to get this stupid drawing done. Desperately and very much failing. Wait, where's airbrush? Oh, here we go. Actually, should I have it as an overlay layer instead? Yes, I should. I'll just have it like lighter. Much lighter. Much lighter. What the fuck? Why? Wait. Okay, let's go with that color. And then let's just fix you up real quick. And then you as well. Actually, no, this is definitely the wrong layer mode for this. Hold on. Overlay? I don't know why, but like my brain right now just keeps playing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I don't know why. I don't really like Christmas songs that much, and I'm like very much not a Christmas person, so I have no idea why it's playing in my head. Ugh! Get out! It's so annoying. Nothing against you, random little fictional reindeer, but like, Jesus Christ. You know? Okay, I think that's better for the lighting. Alright, and now we just gotta get in the shadows. Woohoo! I'm gonna merge you down. Okay, anyways. The shadows for here, should we like... I refuse. I'm just gonna deal with it, I guess. I don't really feel like listening to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right now. Just finish this. This actually took a lot less time than I thought it would, the rendering. Okay, maybe I'm lying, because I didn't realize we're at the 3-hour mark already. So I'm definitely lying. I don't know how long I thought this would take, but I don't think 3 hours was it. Whoopsies. Yeah, I know. I'm like kind of listening to it in my head. Anyways, not very much not the point. Don't even worry about my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer brain rot right now. Okay. I think that's like decent, right? Is that good? The rendering and the not rendered one is so different. Oh my holy shit. That's crazy. Hold on, let's fix a little bit of the shadows around here real quick. I think a bit of the shadow right around here. And I think the back should also have a little bit of shadow. Oh right, yes, this part. I forgot about this part. Oh my god. She has a little pen, like a quill pen. And I totally forgot to color this. Oh yeah, sorry, 3-hour mark. I have this little Ko-Fi bot that keeps like spamming messages whenever it's like an hour, but you can just ignore it. Yeah, anyways, let's add a bit more shine to her little right here. All right, and then is there anything else I need to work on specifically on this? Let's see, does this look right to y'all? Oh shit. Oopsies. This part's getting covered. I'm ignoring the arm as per usual. Okay, let me flip the canvas real quick. Okay. It's not like horrendous. Gonna do a little bit of liquify to just fix up some of the little bits here. Right now it is midnight for me, but when did I have a decent sleep schedule? Fucking never. But yeah, so it's kind of late-ish, I guess, but you know, this is usually around the time when I draw and stream anyways, so doesn't matter too much for me. Let's see, let me just do a little value check right here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on. Let's add a little bit of value. Like holy as in like I draw late, or holy like I don't think this is too late, right? Is it? Oh, you're PST. Okay. You're on the West Coast. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm on the East Coast, so yeah. It do be like that though. I don't mind. I don't really have a half decent sleep schedule anyways. So to me it doesn't really matter when I end up going to sleep or like draw. I prefer drawing at this time because there's like less distractions around, and also like potentially like, you know, like less people. Or ooh, this is actually not that bad. Okay, let's go with some multiply, and then let's just add a little vignette color ring in the background. Let's Gaussian blur this one to hell. Okay, that one makes it so it focuses more on the light character, like the character in the light, which is Talia. Okay, let me just do a little bit more over here, like this, and then let's just blur it a little bit more. And then let's just double check that. Let's turn this one down a little smidge. Move this one down. And hold on. Wow. Okay, that's very bright. Oh, my sketch is crazy. Why does my sketch looks like this? It's crazy. And the rendering is honestly not that bad. It turned out pretty decent, I think. And then I think I might emphasize the lighting just a tad bit more. Oh wait, where's the airbrush? Here it is. It's just because I kind of just want like a much brighter focal point. For me, I got into art mainly, actually, that's a good question. So, I started drawing because I was like enrolled in a bunch of classes as a kid because my parents were like, oh my god, you guys gotta like try everything until you find something that you mildly might like. But at that time, I didn't actually really like art that much. Like, it was like kind of fun, but it was more like I just kind of had to do it because my parents told me I had to do it. Um, and then I believe in sixth grade, I really did not want to go outside in the snow in the winter, so I would like go help around the art room because I liked the art room anyways because like art was my favorite class since it was just fun and I didn't have to math. Um, I ended up talking to the teacher, and then I was like, oh right, I actually do like enjoy art like for fun. And around that time, I also kind of was making a My Little Pony OC, which I think also mildly influenced it. And then I've just kind of been drawing ever since. Like I've been drawing like more like seriously ever since then. Um, and I've like started posting my art online. I believe around, yeah, around like fifth or sixth grade. Um, and then I believe a lot of them are now deleted. But, you know, it's, yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but, you know. I don't know if that was like a half decent explanation or not. I'm distracted as hell drawing. uh, But yeah, I don't know. I've just been doing it for way too long now. How many years has it been? Jesus. Um since I started posting art online, it's been like, when was I in sixth grade? Oh my god. Shit. I cannot remember my own age. Jesus. Um I know 2018 might have been like my first Instagram post, but I believe that was when I was in grade 7. 2017? Yeah, it's like 8 years now, right? I don't know, something like that. Probably it's been like 8 years since I've been like spam posting my art online. But you know, improvement wise, it's been uh, good, I guess. I don't really know. I don't particular because I'm not like an art study person, so I feel like that might have hindered my progress a little bit. Um, but you know, we'll see. I might do more art studies, but I kind of just like drawing like whatever I want. For now. As much as I would like to improve my skills, I'm also really lazy. So, you know. But yeah. I think that's good. Hold on, let's play around with some curves real quick. Let's do some gamma curves with this one brighter. Ooh, fancy. I'm not gonna keep this, but it looks hella cool. Okay, cool. Yo, that's hella cool. So let's just adjust the lighting a little bit. My first OC, of course, well, okay, like my first named OC, yes. My first, like, random drawing of some character that I have no idea who it is, like, I came up with it myself, no. So, my first OC, here, hold on, let me just adjust some colors real quick. My first OC is called Rainbow Lily, like my named one. She is a pony. She is a My Little Pony OC. Here, okay, hold on. Let me just sign this one, aka I make a stamp because I'm lazy. And then I just kind of like bloop that in, shove it in a corner, change it to some random thing, turn it down. Okay. Anyways, this drawing is completed. Cool. Okay. Let's go to this. I'll just draw out my pony OC and I'll just show y'all because it's easier to answer this way. I also don't plan to like start like a fully new sketch right now, so we're just gonna do with what we have, okay? So just feel free to ask me questions. I might play a game later. I don't know, to be decided, but yeah. So my first OC is a pony, which I'm gonna try my best to draw. But again, I have not drawn a pony OC in a while, so this will be interesting. So I believe this is, I don't really remember how ponies work. If you can't tell, I definitely play My Little Pony, or watch My Little Pony a lot as a kid. So her name is Rainbow Lily. She's a unicorn, and hold on. Okay, you know how every like child wanted, or every like My Little Pony kid wanted their character to be like an alicorn because, you know, Mary Sue is them. I think I might have had that for like a second, and then I was like, nah, I'd rather her just be a unicorn because I don't want her to fly. Actually no, it might be I don't want her to draw wings. But yeah, so this is a really, really bad pony base. I'm sorry. But when I drew her first, so at this point in time of my life, I like always wore like pigtails with these like 2 red balls. Why? I could not tell you. And I believe I had bangs at that time. So I kind of just tried to model the pony off of myself a lot. So her hair was kind of like this, I believe. And then her tail also had the 2 balls, which hella weird, but oh well. You know, this is just what I decided as a kid. She had the 2 balls here, and then her name was Rainbow Lily. Remember this. But for some fucking reason, you know what her cutie mark was? A lotus with rainbow in the background. Because of course this lotus equals Lily in my head, because I don't fucking know flowers at the time. How the hell would I know? Anyways, and basically her eye color was was purple at the time, and then let's go with that color, and then she had pink hair, because of course she did. I love my pink haired characters, if you can't tell from my VTuber persona thing. So it's like this color, and then obviously this is going to be rainbow, but I don't have the energy to like draw in the rainbow and stuff, so just pretend this is a rainbow. And then the balls here are just bright red, and this is like literally just her color scheme pretty much. So she had like a white mane, she had pink hair, red balls, and like a rainbow cutie mark. Yeah, this was my first OC. She's a little, well, I mean, I drew her much worse as a child, obviously, but you know, I still don't know how to draw ponies well. And obviously the proportions were different. And actually, really funny about this pony, she actually ended up becoming my current like VTuber persona, because so from here she turned into this character that I was like I believe I had the bangs, regular ears and stuff, and then I had her with the pigtails at the bottom, like this, as well. And I believe her eyes were just kind of like this. I don't know. I don't know what version her eyes were at the time, but she had like these pigtails, and then, you know, very, very messily made chibi, but just excuse it for the time being. Yeah, I believe I was really into pleated skirts at the time, so I'm gonna just give her that. And then also off-shoulder, like shirts. I don't know why. I never wore off-shoulder shirts, so there's actually no reason for that. And I also did not draw eyebrows at this time. Why? Could not tell you. But, okay, so Rainbow Lily turned into this thing, right? But because I didn't have Rainbow Lilies as, like, a reference photo at the time, because I think I just totally forgot that she exists, like, where it was, but I wanted to, like, humanify the pony, I gave her blue eyes instead of purple, which you can tell from my current avatar that, you know, that blue eye ended up sticking. And I didn't want any connection to the pony, so I ended up naming her Curry, like this. Also, by the way, I believe her skirt was, like, brown or some color like that. Anyways. And then from there, I think I made it so that her hair, like, okay, this is the life cycle of my stupid little persona that I have right now. Because I don't know what else to talk about, so this is just what we're going with. Okay, so from Curry, we went, okay, she sticks with this name now, so this is now her name. Okay, remember this. And then at this point, she had, again, my art back then was not good. Okay, but the thing I kept was, oh wait, actually, I think she had, okay, anyways. Thank you. Okay, at this point, she had her hair like this. Like this one, so she had the little pigtails at first, right? And then at one point, I decided that I wanted her to have, like, this half up, half down thing, because I cut my hair. And I was like, okay, if I cut my hair, my OC has to cut his hair. But also at this time, right, I didn't know how to frame the face, so I always had, like, these two, like, strands at the front, which I still do. But, so I would always have these, like, two strands, right? But then it's, like, really awkward with just, like, the high pigtails. So I ended up giving her, like, these, like, this, like, hair at the bottom as well. And then at this point, I believe her eyes were still, like, more rounder, like, softer color, like, softer looking. And then at this point, I don't remember, oh, yes, so this point in time, I liked, like, kind of collared shirts, like the sailor school uniform kind of situation. So I kind of had her, like, with, this a lot of the time, in terms of, like, outfits. Again, that pleated skirt obsession did not die at this point, so she still had that pleated skirt. Color-wise, I believe her... Oh, shit. Sorry. Color-wise, like, her... Okay, this is very rough. Oh my god, hello, Goth Girl, you're back! Oh my god, I missed you. Anyways, I'm currently detailing the life cycle of my stupid little persona. Anyways, so at this point, Curry, she still had like all pink hair. She still didn't have eyebrows because I still didn't draw eyebrows. Because I'm stupid. And I forget that eyebrows exist, okay? Actually no, I refused to draw eyebrows because I thought that they did not add anything to the face. I was like, I can't draw eyebrows because they are useless. By the way, guys, eyebrows are very useful when determining character expression. My day was good. I made I like cut and bound like 4 sketchbooks by myself. And then, yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Anyways, so Curry, she had, okay, at this point, I was really into like this like purple, pink, blue situation because I really like the color purple. So I would always have, like, her clothes, like, at least her top, like, purple, to some extent, and then her hair's the same, pink, blue, you know, stuff like that. And then from here, I think, there's some like minor changes throughout. Like I gave her like long hair at one point, but then another major change was when I dyed my own hair, right? Because I currently have dyed hair. Will always have dyed hair, I guess. I don't know. I like having dyed hair more than my natural hair. But anyways, at this point, I believe I made her eyes like sharper because again, many changes in between these two periods. So this is like a long time. And then at this point, she ended up kind of more like this. And at this point, I don't know why I just like she used to be happy, and then she like slowly turned like unhappy at one point. Anyways, so she still has the same kind of hairstyle. I believe at this point her hair was long because I grew my hair out for a little bit and then I cut it again. But at this point, I don't remember what her outfit was. Did I give her? Oh yes, I gave her eyebrows now. So she now has eyebrows. Congrats, Curry. You are not shaved eyebrows. We're not gonna talk about my VTuber and how she doesn't have eyebrows. I just didn't want to rig it. Okay, I am for eyebrows now. I just do not want to rig the eyebrows. So ignore my VTuber not having eyebrows, please. Okay. Anyways, so she's acquired eyebrows, and her outfits. I believe I just kind of put her in different flavors of dresses at this point. She was kind of like flavorless in terms of like general vibes, but it's fine. So hands go like this way. Okay. And then feet. Shh. We don't talk about the eyebrows, okay? Anyways, so I have an obsession with Mary Jane shoes. And that part's never really changed. And then I believe at this point I was still doing like the high like stockings for some reason, or like high thigh high socks. I don't remember what her dresses look like at this point. I could pull it up, but that's a lot of work, and I'm just yapping right now. So at this point, pink hair, right? But then because, oh my god, I dyed my hair, I decided we're going to add some blue to it. Actually, no, hold on. No, her blue at this point was a gradient blue. So it went like just like upwards. And then, you know, sticking with purple. Actually, no, I think I made her like, oh shit, clothes yellow at this point. I still had some purple in it, but you know, it was like mostly yellow. Definitely did not add patterns to my clothes, but I cannot remember what clothes I put on her, so we're just gonna go with random patterns for the yellow. Never put her in a skirt or like a flowered dress or anything. Okay. Continuing on from this evolution. I feel like a lunatic. And then I ended up making her there was this other VTuber okay. At this point she just kept changing. I did cut her hair at one point. And then oh my god, I've changed her art so many times. Give me a second. I actually hold on. Let me just show y'all like a literal hell right now. So I actually made okay, ignore the stopping of the drawing at the moment. I made a whole like stupid ass I put the stupid character into like an Instagram hashtag just so you like I can see it. Hold on, let me just oh, browser, here we go. Okay, browser, and then let's just browser into right here. Oh wait, actually hold on, that's wrong. I don't know how to do this. Oh wait, OS screen capture. Okay, cool. Sorry about this, guys. I swear I'm trying my best. Where the fuck is Google? Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. So this is like a whole thing, by the way. I'm just like yapping at this point. Anyways, so at this point in time, so I made a little hashtag with her, right? So you can see how like over here, first of all, excuse my old art. But you see how over here she has like these like long like hair with like the gradient. And then I also had like this hairstyle stuck around I think the longest. in all these. Like, you can see, like, right here, like, all of these guys. This one, ignore that. These ones, oh my god, the art is so ass. This point, I wanted to try to, like, have her with long hair, and I also did, like, the peekaboo hair color, which is currently what we're using right now. And this one, like, I kind of like this design, but I wasn't, like, really into, like, the demon kind of aesthetic that much. This is also attempt at practicing expressions and miserably failing it. This one I kind of liked, but this one I actually did it more so I can test out clothing, and then I just drew her in. At this point in time, this was, like, more or less the way my hair was, in fact, dyed. Because I had a split bang that was, like, bleached, and then I had, like, these raccoon stripes, and I also had, like, this, like, gradient in the back and at the bottom of my hair. I really just fucked around with hair dye. Curry is very, like, just whenever I want to do something, I just kind of change it on her as well. And then this is for prom. Yeah, this is like how my hair was at this time, so this is, like, I kind of kept this one for a little bit. A lot of the gradient hair at this point. And then this one I also did the peekaboo. And then this is, like, a kind of like an old versus new kind of situation at this, or like 36 weeks ago. I have no fucking clue when that was. Probably like half a year ago. When I drew this one, where this is, like, her OG design. You can see the pleated skirt. I definitely remember that. And also, you know, but then at this point I kind of like the sharper ears, so I tried to do that on her, but then I decided kind of against it at one point. This one was just playing around. Oh, this is the time when I had short hair and I did have the split dye. And then, yeah, and then I did edit. Hold on, where is she? Not here. Okay. Over here, actually, I had this older model of Curry. This is my, like, original VTuber one that I was gonna use. But then I decided against it, because it's a full body and I don't really like the way I drew it. So we kind of just stopped using this one. I was gonna stream with it, but then I was like, ew, it's really bad, but yeah. I like how my yapping is what it is. But yeah, so that's how that's going. I'm gonna just delete this real quick so y'all don't. Okay, cool. Anyways, but yeah, that's kind of the weird evolution of Curry, in which I have no idea what's happening, but I really like her current design. I think it's really cute. Hold on. I can also show you, like, yeah. So at this point, this is the one that I was doing for the, wait, which? Oh, no, this is, okay. Yeah, this is just me testing out some clothes because I was curious about how to redesign Curry, to have her, like, a little bit more interesting. I kind of wanted to, like, keep some, like, elements to it. This is the one that ended up as, where are you? Oh my god, I draw way too much. Holy shit. Am I blind? Yes. I totally am. Oh yes, this design. This is the one that I drew, over here somewhere. Yes, this one. And that was just a sketch design for that one. And then I believe, do I have, what the fuck is this? Hello? What is going, oh, never mind. Ignore that. I'm still curious about what I have in here. I don't want to actually scroll down any further. I believe I have the, sketch for her, like, oh, here she is. Okay, yes, this is the original VTuber one that I was gonna use. Oh my god. Wait, what time zone are you in? Hello? I feel like you always join, like, the later half of the stream, so I'm, like, never sure what time zone you're in. Anyways, don't really like the art style here, if you can't tell. It's very, very, very pixelated. I do like the lips. It is kind of nice, but I prefer, like, the thicker line art of my current model. It also looks more insane. Oh, girl, you're on the other side of the world. What the hell? Or, no, actually, you're probably in, like, the weird Europe time zone-esque thing. That's my guess. Anyways, for this design, I actually ended up making, like, a bunch of, like, sketches of it. So I had the little template, and then I had, like, these to just test out the silhouette. This is more just for me to design characters. I'm very surprised that you woke up for this stream. Honestly. But yeah. And I had these designs, and this one, and I ended up deciding to combine, I think, this hair one. I don't really like the clothes on this one. Okay, so my theme for this was, like, kind of, like, feathery. And I obviously had, like, the yellow, purple, pink, and blue kind of aesthetic. Also, I am reading the chat right now. I just am not really responding to it, but I am reading it, y'all. I'm not totally ignoring you. Okay, see, I like this one design-wise. I like the skirt. I like the shirt, but I don't like the hair. So I stole this hair. And then I made it into this. And then this one ended up turning into this drawing, which is a choice. Yeah, no comment. And then she ended up like this. And then she moves. And I don't like it. I don't like how that turned out. But yeah. And then here I have a lot of, like, curry designs. I was, like, debating if I wanted to design her like this. It's, like, a very, like, gothic Lolita style, which I think is adorable. What the fuck is going on with the colors? Hold up. I'm going to fix the colors, part, like, 5. Let's turn down the saturation a little bit, so that fucking makes sense. No, you're just, okay, it's not gonna work. Okay, cool, that's lovely. I don't know if y'all can watch me, like, just adjust this while I'm doing this, but I swear I'm trying my best. Okay, you know what? Okay, it's very, very saturated on the screen. I swear it is not saturated in real life. But anyways, I was originally debating if I wanted this as a VTuber design, but then I was like, oh, holy shit, I'm gonna kill myself if I rig this. But I do think the design's cute. I have the little ball jointed doll arms. I also just didn't want to fully render this either, so I was like, definitely not gonna make this into a VTuber, like, movement thing, right? I had the little train at the bottom because I thought it was cute. I like, this. Okay, I don't know which part of the... which part of Europe, okay? Like, you can literally be anywhere. I'm not gonna, like, just assume you're from the UK. Also, technically I said weird Europe time zone, I think. So, like, whatever. Anyways. It's like the what is it, like, Greenwich time? I don't fucking know what time zone you're in. GMT plus 0, probably. Anyways, I also had little earrings for her. I'm not American. I am not American, and I take my win. Okay, anyways. I like the bows. But this is another curry design that I decided against. This one. Wait, pause. Ah, here you are. The one I did for Art Fight for her. Where the fuck are you? Give me a second. This is gonna take a bit. I have way too many. This is my Art Fight character sheets. Not you. I have a lot of OCs. Nope. Not you. Are you near the bottom? No. Oh, here you are. This was the other curry design that I decided for Art Fight. And I hate it. A lot. I hate this design so much. It's so ugly. Why did I do this? Ew. Yeah. Changing this for next Art Fight to my lovely current one, which is 110% better. Yeah. The one I have her right now. This is what the full body is supposed to look. Holy fuck, why are you so saturated? What the hell is going on with the colors? Oh my god. Holy shit, it's so saturated. What the fuck? Literally, why is it so saturated? What the fuck is going on? What? Oh my god, that's disturbingly saturated. Okay, you know what? I don't think there's any way I can fix this. There's no hope for this drawing, I fear. But this is like more or less what it's like supposed to look like. I did draw the feet a little big, but I do like the rest of the design. I think it's cute. Definitely did not rig the full thing, if you can't tell from my very existing rest of my body here. Definitely not a floating head. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of how this has been going. For this design, I actually really like it because I kind of like wanted to add little details. So I wanted like the flower and like the flower motif kind of to like float around. So I have like flowers here, I have a flower here, and I also like the hearts, and also I guess I don't know, ruffles and stuff. Very into those. And over here, because I obviously do a lot of art, I wanted to like have the little iPad and like a little like holder for my Apple Pen on my clothes, or like I guess my not really clothes. And then this is just kind of cute. But yeah, this was one of a very fun design to draw. And then obviously here's my great layering of this. We ignore that. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is the one I finished today. Very happy. Oh my fucking god, why is the color doing that? Why do you always do that? What the hell? Sorry, I keep trying to fix the colors and I keep failing. Why? Why is the world out to get me? Like, what is this? Yeah, you just got like flash bombed by pink. Anyways, very cute. Definitely no arm. Very, very cute. And yeah, her story has just kind of, oh wait, I knew I forgot one part. Aha, I just realized. She's supposed to be like a little, oh, where's the brush? Oh, here you are. She's supposed to be a little like frustrated, so she's supposed to have like a, this situation going on. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. Cool. Anyways, I don't really, okay, should I just draw more? Is that what y'all want? I don't know what to draw. Oh, fuck. Do I have to come up with more lore for her? I don't want to resurrect, or should I resurrect Rima? Yeah. Oh my god. I just realized this whole thing was just about my first OC. Yep, my bad. I yap a lot. But yeah. Alright. Good night. Have good luck at work. Don't crash out. But yeah. Alright, see you Monday, I guess? That's usually when I stream next. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways. If anybody has requests for me to draw, drop them in the chat. If you want. Or I will just fuck around and find out. Okay. Let's see. Should I draw a happier drawing this time? That feels like a good idea, right? Okay, we're just gonna make up characters as we go. Let's go. I'm gonna see how long this one will. I hope that this won't take too long. Ooh. I'm already distracted. Okay. is this brush good for y'all? Can y'all see this color? Okay, yes. It's I'm gonna turn it up a little. This one. Oh my god. Are my colors working for once in my life? Holy shit. Oh my god. I think I finally figured out the color settings. I'm gonna jinx that. Anyways. Okay, I draw happy things. It's just when since you've joined, I've like hilariously only been drawing like Talia and Rima's lore. So it's like only been like hilariously sad. My bad. Okay. I draw happy things. I really like colors. I swear. I swear I'm not lying. Anyways. Actually, I don't know proportions if I want to like do it more chibi or not. Actually, yeah, let's do a little bit more chibi. Not that chibis are easier to draw or anything, but you know, I kind of want the proportions to be a little cuter. Holy shit. I'm debating if I want to like stream games, but I'm like, nah, that's fine. Anyways, let's hand. Let's do this. Can y'all see the lines? Yes. Okay, that's good. Let's do a little cat face situation here. I think it's cuter. Actually, let's have like a bleh moment. I don't actually know what I'm saying. None of the words I'm saying is a part of the English language, I swear. But it's fine. Hand. Actually, no, I don't like that. I'm very picky about sketches, which is an issue I have. Okay, let's just go with this. I don't know if I want to draw like a specific hand pose or not. Kind of feeling kind of lazy right now. But yeah. This might just be a little doodle though. I don't think I'm gonna render this one. If you can't tell, I have a habit of just doing the curtain bangs for hair a lot of the time. But you know. Just go with that. And then let's do a little bit more of a this situation. That. And then let's just add some. What should we do for the clothes? We can do like a collar like this. Truly drawing is just vibes based. Extremely vibes based drawing. And then let's just add buttons here. Zoom this in. A lot more like this. And then I guess I'll just color. This is truly a very random drawing. Actually, let's just ink brush. Who the fuck cares? Not I, said the wolf. Okay, let's go with. Oopsies, my bad. It's not gonna be like fully rendered, but I'm gonna just draw it anyways, but it's gonna be like very, very rough. Okay, I can't really say this is like a happy drawing. It's just she's not like fully depressed. She's a little pouty, but that's fine. I believe. In my heart. She's not really like a happy person, but that's fine. Do I know what I'm drawing? No. Do I know who I'm drawing? Absolutely not. But that's fine. Because in the end, it's all pixels on a screen anyways. Okay, anyways, let's do this. A little bit of that. Let's actually give her a little earring because I like earrings. They're fun to draw. Let's give her a little bit more bottom lashes. Like that. Let's do that. No, it's actually that should be more like it. And then I turn this off. There, I got this line art done. Not too into messy line art, which is why I don't draw a lot like this. Let's go with purple here. Add a little bit of blue here too. Because what the fuck? Why not? You know? Truly a vibe-based drawing. What the hell am I doing? Great question. But it's fun, so who cares? Okay. Let's go with a little bit of that color. A little bit more of this, just white, I think it is. Let's add some orange right here. And then let's make her, right, her skin. Let's just color it in like this. I think. Oopsies. I'm just gonna cover over it. Should be fine. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay. That's fine. Anyways. Okay. That should be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that issue as I ignore a lot of other issues in my life. Blah 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 blah. Bleep 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 bloop. Let's add some purple here. Actually, darker purple here. Let's add some highlight color around the nose, right here. Let's add some more purple with the lashes. She gets really, really long bottom lashes. And then let's add some, I don't know, some colors. Speed drawing, let's go. Cool. Anyways, what color should I make her hair? Obviously, bright red. Because what other color would you have somebody's hair as? Other than bright ass red. I mean, pink, obviously. Duh. I'm kidding. I actually don't draw that many pink-haired characters because I don't want Curry to be like overshadowed by other pink characters that I have. So, you know, Curry is like one of my only pink characters. I try to like keep the pink hair out of the way so my lovely can shine. Which is such a random thing to do, but you know, oh well. Let's go with this color for the dark shadows. Here. Okay. That's not horrific. And then I just need to get this clothing color in real quick. And then I'm pretty much just done with this drawing, honestly. Thank you. I can draw fast if I need to, but I usually just don't. So I lurk a lot when I draw. Kind of like lag around a lot, but you know. Let's just add some little background stuff real quick. Just some good old neo green sparkles. All right. Another drawing done. I don't know how long that took. Okay, that's going in my doodles pile. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, and then. Actually, should I end this one and then I'll just reboot with the game one, because I kind of want to play some of the A Date with Death games. So I'm gonna just edit my Twitch layout real quick, and then I will start streaming again. Yeah, okay. Be right back, I guess.